All right, happy Wednesday. It's hump day. It's Cinco de Mayo. You're supposed to be eating tacos today and celebrating. Let's start off with our daily pledge. Today is a new day. I am ready to be the best me I can be. I will listen so I can learn. I will try hard so my brain can grow. I will not give up. I can learn anything I put my mind to. It's a new day. We're working on challenges. May is Mental Health Month. It's so important for us to continue to spread resources. And we're just going to challenge ourselves all month to be our best self and just to continue to work on coping skills and building positivity. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling this morning? How did you wake up feeling? Some of you maybe woke up feeling amazing. If so, use your energy, apply it to the day, and do something productive, do something different. But if you didn't wake up feeling so hot, get out your toolbox, get out your tool bag, reach out to your support team. Just keep processing and kind of thinking about good things, writing things down, journaling, all of that stuff. Now remember, that kind of brings me back to speaking of journaling for the entire month. Every day, my first challenge for you was to start a gratitude journal. We talked about it again yesterday. Every day for this month. You don't have to write a novel. You don't have to write a paragraph. All you have to do is number it. 1, 2, 3. Today, May 5th. 1, 2, 3. 3 things I am grateful for. Every single day this month, that is your challenge, is to write down 3 gratitude. Use your gratitude journal and write down 3 things that you are thankful for. My hope is that this is going to inspire more positive things in your day-to-day. And maybe it's going to be something that becomes a part of your everyday, even after the month of May. And so that was your first challenge. Your second challenge yesterday was to start waking up 30 minutes earlier a day. And I gave you some of the benefits for that because ultimately getting up and starting off your day on the right foot makes a huge difference. I did that today. I got up 30 minutes earlier today so I could get certain things done. I put some food in the crock pot and so on. And so it does make a big difference. Start your day off on the right foot. Get in a better routine. Work on your gratitude journal. Really just start making sure that you are setting yourself up for success in the day. If your alarm goes off 97 times and you scrape yourself out of bed and whatever, that's not productive. It's not good for your anxiety. It's not good for your depression. It's not good for your motivation. It's going to be really hard to follow through with things for the day. Okay, challenge number 3. So, gratitude journal all month, getting up earlier, 30 minutes earlier a day. And challenge number 3 for today is get outside for at least 20 minutes a day. All right, simple, right? However, I want to talk a little bit about what some of the benefits of going outside. What are the benefits of nature and your mental health? All right, so first and foremost, let's go there. All right. They talk about walking barefoot, and we're going to get to that. But there's some pretty extreme, like mental health and physical health and emotional health benefits to walking barefoot out in nature. So it says, spending time in green space and bringing nature into your everyday life can benefit both your mental and physical well-being. For example, doing things like growing food or flowers, exercising outdoors, or being around animals can have lots of positive effects. So, nature and mental health, it can improve your mood, reduce feelings of stress or anger. It can help you take a time out. It can help you feel more relaxed. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just so happy to be outside. When it's nice out especially, or even at the end of the day to just sit outside in a lawn chair, there's something calming about it. It helps you kind of release all of your stressors that you have going on. There's something very therapeutic about listening to the birds and seeing everything. And then, of course, there's the allergies and when you can't breathe, but that's besides the point. It can improve your physical health. It can improve your confidence and your self-esteem. It's going to help you be more active, okay? It says nurturing something else into life can really help somebody's well-being. And so they talk about that. Spending time in nature has been found to help with mental health problems, including anxiety and depression. For example, research into ecotherapy. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about that, but ecotherapy is a type of formal treatment which involves doing activities outside in nature. What a concept, right? It has shown to help with mild to moderate depression, and this might be due to combining regular physical activity and social contact. Being outside in natural light can also be helpful if you experience seasonal affective disorder. Now, seasonal affective disorder, we've talked about this many a times, but it doesn't just happen in the spring. I had mentioned about a month ago, seasonal affective disorder can happen in the springtime. In the summertime, it can happen all year round, depending on what season affects you in a negative way. So it doesn't have to just be the fall. Seasonal affective disorder can happen at any time. So getting outside can help with that. All right, so what are some ideas for nature and outside? What can you do? There's so many great things that you can do. Obviously, going for a walk, sitting outside, going for a bike ride. But they say growing or picking food. There's something about a garden. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not much of a green thumb. But it is kind of fun to be around those things. My mom has a huge garden. I've always grown up around gardens. And so there is something pretty awesome about growing your own food, or at least eating those things too. Some of you may not be able to have a garden, but they do have raised gardens that you can purchase and you can grow a few things in. And so maybe you even just put something in your home. I'm not sure what that might look like. Again, I'm not a gardener, but there might be opportunities for you to grow certain things at home. Bringing nature inside, they say, getting some plants. And maybe some of you have a pet inside, and I don't have pets inside, but sometimes people enjoy that companionship. Doing outdoor activities, helping the environment. I've seen a lot of ditch pickers the last few weeks. People are out cleaning ditches, and that's a really great way to give back to your environment, making sure that plant some flowers and pick up trash and just being kind to your outdoor space around you. They say growing and picking food, plant vegetables, and if you grow food together, that can be helpful. Fruit picking. How many of you live by like an orchard or a strawberry farm or whatever it may be? For instance, here in Alexandria, we have Country Blossom Farms. And at any point in time when things have grown, you can go out and pick strawberries, and I think you can do raspberries, or you can pick apples sometimes. Pumpkins in the fall and corn, maybe things like that. But look around you. Do some research in your community. And make sure that you have a place that you can go do that, because it's great. I'll take the girls to go pick strawberries. It's just kind of fun to be able to do that yourself. Know where your food came from and just kind of see how cool it is that you get this whole row of picking strawberries. Let's see here. It says bringing nature inside by flowers or potted plants. I do not have those. Those don't last very long in my home. I have a tendency to kill items that come into my home. But if you have a green thumb, you should definitely put plants in your house. They say flowers or plants, but you know what? Pretty soon the lilacs are probably going to be out. I love picking those and putting those in my house. It just smells really pretty. Collecting natural materials. Some people have like flowers or leaves. You can do different things. I know when we were kids, my grandma would have us pick like flowers or leaves, right? Maple leaves. And we would put them in between books, and we would keep them flat and let them dry out. And then we would take those and we would maybe decorate like a picture frame, inside the picture frame with a picture, just a cool artsy sort of thing, using the outdoors. I remember really enjoying that. So maybe that's some way that you bring nature inside. Arranging for a comfortable space so you can sit by the window and look out the window. That's so true. One of my favorite parts about my house is my big window, and I would never cover that up. I love to be able to see outside. There's deer walking by all the time. I can see when the trees bloom or just things that are going on outside. Every once in a while, there's like a raccoon running around. Who knows? I've seen a fox and a little bunny rabbit. Just bringing nature kind of inside is important too. You can take photos of your favorite places in nature. If you're a photographer, take pictures, print them off, put them up. That's a great way. And you can listen to nature sounds. We have a sound machine here. At any point in time, I don't know if there really is a thunderstorm going on. That sound machine has birds chirping and frogs cricketing, and I mean the whole 9 yards. And so you could get one of those sound machines that has nature sounds on there, and you can put that up, or you can play that. I mean, that's a great way to have nature inside. I want to talk about this quick. So this is but walking barefoot outside and the benefits of it. It's called earthing. Okay, earthing. The practice of reconnecting the soles of your feet with the earth. Simply walking barefoot on the grass, sand, or dirt will do the trick, okay? It says our body is essentially one big electrical system, and the earth is a current all on its own. When we make skin contact with the earth, we receive a positive flow of energy. Okay, so the benefits of earthing are it fights aging, cools inflammation, so that's interesting. It improves your sleep, it boosts your energy, and it reduces pain and stress. I don't know about you guys, but even in the springtime, to just simply not have to wear socks and shoes, but to be able to wear sandals is huge. But I love walking in the grass. I love being barefoot. Obviously not walking on rocks or anything, but so that's called earthing. I had another worksheet there. This is also, so what benefits, this is benefits of walking in nature. So being barefoot is huge. Again, it's because we're an electrical system and the earth has a current and it's just providing good things. So when we make that contact, it's supposed to be therapeutic. I like that. Here are some benefits of just simply going for a walk in nature. It can relieve your stress. It may improve your heart health. It clears your mind. It could enhance your mood. Reconnecting with nature, it can also increase your vitamin D. Get outside, get some fresh air, listen to those birdies singing. Here's some easy outdoor activities that you should do, okay? Get walking, biking, running, hiking, gardening. You could read, you can meditate, you can picnic, you can nap, you can bird watch. There are so many different things to do outside. Pick a different way to go on a trail. I don't know where you're living necessarily, but here in Alexandria, we have a trail that brings us pretty much where, it's miles and miles of trail that you can walk on. You could watch the stars, go outside at night, watch the stars, find the constellations. Get creative. You can draw, you can paint, you could use the tree bark, you could use sticks, you could do different ways of just creating your own art. Beach combing, I guess you kind of go up and down a shoreline. You could find some interesting things. Just being mindful in nature, using your grounding techniques, sights and smells and sounds, and taste, I guess. And you could, there's multiple different things. When we were kids, like the honeysuckles, or we had like wild raspberries too. And so we just had different things. I mean, that's one of the things that I appreciate the most. I love living in the country. I enjoyed that opportunity to be outside and to just climb trees and to go for walks and to just be able to enjoy nature. I did not, however, enjoy snakes. But thank goodness I have not seen any of those, knock on wood, at my house so far. Anyway, so those are some more activities you can do. I think this is something that you need to put into your schedule every single day. The most effective way for us to do something and to challenge ourselves to do something is to make sure we're setting aside that time. Don't just think it, do it. Go on your calendar and say, okay, every day at 2:00, I'm going outside for 20 minutes, and maybe this is what I'm going to do. And one of the things we talked about when we were kind of in the pandemic and home during our stay-at-home order was when you go for a walk, maybe you do a scavenger hunt. Maybe you make a list of things that you want to try and find just for fun. That's going to increase your walking to make it something more enjoyable. They say that you should be watching for certain birds. I think cardinals are beautiful. I've noticed them a little bit more. Oh, goodness gracious. They say it can be really overwhelming at first to make sure you're going outside and staying busy, but just try to do things that are relaxing. Maybe if you have a place that you could sit at a park bench and read a book or listen to music, pack yourself a picnic. When's the last time you had a picnic? That sounds like a lot of fun, just to get outside, eat outside, pack a sandwich, but take your shoes off and maybe walk around in the grass while you're doing it and see how you can feel connected, right? And just see how that might improve your mood. And again, don't forget about seasonal affective disorder. Okay, one more thing before we leave. So I wanted to talk a little bit about ecotherapy. Now, this isn't necessarily you have to reach out to somebody for. Maybe just do this yourself, okay? It's a formal type of therapeutic treatment which involves doing outdoor activities in nature. This isn't the only single definition, but that's kind of the regular use for it. Different terms, they say, depending on things like exercise, horticulture, I can't even say that, green exercise, green care, just doing things, working in the nature, experiencing nature, adventure therapy, there we go, animal interventions, farm, maybe we need to go take a little trip to a farm. We could pick some eggs, the whole 9 yards. But it's just about getting connected and having a purpose outside. Isn't that interesting? Ecotherapy. We can all kind of use that therapy on ourselves and just get outside and connect and take your shoes off and enjoy nature and do some grounding techniques and go for walks and exercise. Maybe you're going to plant something. I'm not going to be planting anything. However, if you do, I'm proud of you because that's awesome. I can't keep things alive. Maybe you're going to bring things inside, some plants and things that make you feel good. Get a sound machine that's got special outdoor sounds. Whatever it may be, your challenge for today and hopefully for the rest of the month and truly hopefully for the rest of the summer is to get outside for at least 20 minutes a day. That's not long. And before you know it, your 20 minutes might turn into an hour and 20 minutes. So get outside. Connect with the things around you. Do some grounding techniques. Do not sit inside. Do not spend all of your spring and summer sitting inside. Don't hide away from the sun. Maybe you need to remember sunscreen. But most importantly, just get in touch with nature. Remember, we're doing like ecotherapy. So you're going to do your gratitude journal every day. You're going to get up 30 minutes earlier. And we're going to go outside. And I'm going to keep you guys busy for the next month. My hope is that it just continues to stick with you. And it's something that you can enjoy for the rest of the months, for the rest of the year. Anyways, happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining me this week. I know it was a bit of a crazy week, but I'm back in action. I will try and post more challenges on Facebook, and we'll see you Monday morning. Have a great day.